Same building, we've seen Lob City and DeAndre Jordan have some spectacular finishes. And this time in a Philadelphia 76ers uniform, the lob, on-point pass from Harris, Jordan does the rest.
Boy, the minute he became available, Doc Rivers got him signed. Westbrook missing. Embiid will come back into the ballgame.
Fuck Embiid.
You know, as a coach, you go back to what's comfortable to you. Guys that historically have done things the right way and you have history with, whether it's Doc Rivers with DeAndre Jordan or Frank Vogel with DJ Augustine. You go back and you just, guys I can trust. I know what I'm getting.
And at least this time, Doc Rivers didn't have to sequester DeAndre Jordan in a secret room somewhere during that free agency period years ago, right?
Times have changed. And so has the demand.
Hey, good to see Dave Yeager back on the bench for the 76ers. He has been battling cancer inside. Harris with a little jelly off the glass. They're calling it a 2. You saw his right toe on the line. So it makes it 107-100. Laker basketball. Monk off the Melo screen. Back out to Anthony. Great execution, everything but the bucket. And Maxey into the front court. Harris off the Embiid screen. Boy, Embiid with a deep post up on Melo, who had no chance. He enveloped Melo to the point where he disappeared behind him almost, Mark.
That's what you want from big guys. Present a target, get wide, hands up and wide, and seal the guy behind you. Only response to that is collapsing, shrinking the floor, and getting help.
Anthony goes to the bench. That's the 14th foul against the Lakers. 76ers with 1. Maxey, 1 more to Harris, 1 more to Korkmaz. And the Lakers get the stop.
Good job,
DJ Augustine. Picked up his dribble. Monk inside. And Dwight draws the foul. That's going to go against Joel Embiid.
Get this big girl out of the
That's going to be the second team foul against the 76ers, 3rd on Embiid.
A welcome sight for Sixer fans. James Harden getting ready to be inserted back into this ball game.
But a struggle for Harden this year, going back to his time with Brooklyn, dealing with injuries. Howard at the free throw line, misfiring on the first. Harden comes in. Looks like Korkmaz will grab a seat. They have Harden and Maxey in the backcourt. Talked about Maxey thriving, Mark. This is a young man, just in his second year. He's had to deal with a lot of adversity off the court. Christmas Eve, he had a dozen or so family members at his home in the Philadelphia area. Somebody smelled something burning. His younger sister went outside and saw flames coming out of one of the bedroom windows. The house caught on fire. There was severe damage. And he has since been displaced and living elsewhere. Howard inside, fouled by Harden. But Maxey's had to deal with a lot and showing a lot of poise along the way. That's the 3rd team foul against the 76ers. And the Lakers will go back to the free throw line. There's a look at him. Happy to report that everybody was able to get out of the burning home safely.
It's a great news that everybody safe and how he's handled it. The adversity, the way he's handled it and responded. Off the court and being a leader.
Just follow through.
Howard knocks down the first free throw. Mark, you can speak to it as well as anybody. Guys like Maxey, you're thinking about living out of a hotel or a new home because your home burned down. I mean, guys take different things to the court that people aren't always aware of when we watch them running up and down and dribbling, right?
Without a doubt. You think everything's fine because they're making a lot of money, and not just basketball, but in life in general. You don't understand what people are going through. in their homes, in their families, in their relationships. They still have to respond, and give them credit. They absolutely do that. And you get jerks that say, well, they make so much money, they should. That's not how it works. Do you?
Amen. Harris on the baseline drive, 5 on the shot clock. And Maxey looks like he walked with it. Oh, they got an offensive foul.
Even better.
Now they're going to switch it
Perfect
first to
foul
a 3-second call.
We talked about it, though. Look that up in the big screen during the break. Congratulations in the order for Russell Westbrook.
Yes.
Would be remiss to not mention that, and passing some all-time great names on the scoring chart.
People were very nonchalant about it. He passed Elgin Baylor, Mark. Right?
The great Elgin Baylor. Think about that. One of the